Give me, I said 5. There was definitely. Sit down. Oh, yeah. What was the provocation?
They were all drunk and throwing rocks and
Rocks, clubs, ice balls. Oh, yeah.
ice balls with rocks.
Without any provocation.
Without provocation.
They burnt on the governor's house.
I remember the words fire.
Wow.
After the repeal of the Townsend
That
Act, the
was
spirit of
wild.
colonial resistance was kept alive largely by agitators like Samuel Adams and his committees of correspondence. 1, 2, 3, show us. They both said true.
I don't think that was an answer.
No, God.
Boy, these are getting real technical, but that's correct. It's just the time space between the two. Wow, that's rough.
So what do you?
All right, these are tough. I'm having to think about these. Who's left?
No one.
No, we both said that.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Everybody stand up. I'm sorry. Even though the Quebec Act was not really part of the Intolerable Acts, the colonists thought it especially oppressive because they feared that it would expand Roman Catholicism. Uno, dos, tres, show me. That is actually true. So, yeah, it'd be unimportant. It's totally unimportant. What they're trying to do is appease the French. And they just took over France. So they're trying to appease them. And they passed the Quebec Act that had Catholic-type laws protecting Catholics. It was passed at the same time as the Intolerable Acts. So they put the two together. And they thought, they're screwing us, and they're making us be Catholic. It was a freak out, but boy, put the two together, it's explosive.
So would the Quebec Act basically be the straw that broke the camel's back?
No, it's just one of the big bales of straw he put on his back. The first Continental Congress proclaimed the colonies would declare independence from Britain unless their grievances were redressed.
Wait, what?
1, 2, 3, show me. Sit.
Wait, no, it's false.
Yeah.
I had to read it.
Oh, wait.
I said true.
You told me sit.
That is false. That is
I
false.
feel like I should.
When do we declare independence?
Second.
Second Continental Congress, 1776.
I would have got it right.
Now I got to check out. I'm
But it
not
says
trusting my answers.
They would not.
There we go. Sorry about that. True or false, the American invasion of Canada in 75 is based on false belief that the oppressed French Canadians would rise up in revolt and join the 13 colonies in revolt. 1, 2, 3, show me. Okay. That's false.
I would've got it.
Next. Massachusetts Bay restricted the vote for elections in the general court to adult male members of the Congregational Church. 1, 2, 3, show me. What's the general court? That's the Massachusetts legislature. We call ours the House of Representatives. There's the general court. What do they call it in Virginia? I'm sorry. House of Burgesses. Later, non-Quaker immigrants to Pennsylvania, like the Scots Irish, welcomed the peaceful relations with the Indians established by William Penn's policies. 1, 2, 3, show me. Ooh, one of these wrong. Yeah, that's false. That's false.
Bro, you gotta have more confidence in yourself.
All right, now let's talk about this.
Matter.
I got Indian relations. So who else had excellent relations with the Indians besides William Penn?
The French.
Quick.
Okay, English colonies.
English.
Quakers, yeah, okay. Quakers and who else? William Penn's a Quaker.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Roger Williams.
Yeah, go ahead.
Roger
He
Williams. We
could
gotta
say.
know him, many things.
Dude, he just moved into their way.
Everybody please stand up. True or false? Thomas Paine's common sense is most important because it advocated not only American independence but a Republican form of government based on consent of the people. 1, 2, 3, show me. Yeah, that's true. Next one. Declaration of Independence justified American independence not on the basis of historic rights of Englishmen, but on the basis of universal natural rights of all humankind. 1, 2, 3, show me. Fooled nobody. Endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights. Whose idea is that?
Jefferson?
John Locke.
Locke.
Well, yeah, Jefferson. You got me there. King Philip's War enabled New England's Indians to recover their numbers and morale. 1, 2, 3, show me. Yeah, that's good news for the natives. That can't be true. Next one. British mercantilism prohibited the colonies from printing their own paper money. 1, 2, 3, show them. This is true. This is true. This is called the Currency Act. The Currency Act. I put it in there. We didn't discuss it a huge amount, but here's economic power here. So if you have something about economic and salutary neglect, and frankly, it makes all the sense in the world. having every little town, every little whatever, print their own money. True or false? In practice, British mercantilism provided the colonies with substantial economic benefits, such as military protection and guaranteed markets for certain goods. Is this true? 1, 2, 3, show me. True, false, false, true. This is true. What is a subsidy?
It's like something you get, like, subsidy.
How much is a Tesla?
60 grand.
60 grand. So do you pay 60 grand when you buy it?
No.
No, because there's a tax break, correct? You get like 15, 20 grand from the government to buy it. This is a government subsidy. You guys are all hoping for subsidies for college, right? Yeah.
That makes sense.
Back then, they had subsidies that was for certain goods, things they needed, especially for their shipping and navy. And that's why North Carolina did well with tar and pitch and turpentine. These things needed by naval stores.
So
All right.
economic aid.
So, so how wonderful is your business knowing everything you make is guaranteed sold at a guaranteed price? That's nice. All right, we got 2 left. Declaration of Independence made the colonists seditious rebels against the king and enabled them to seek foreign assistance for their cause. Is this true? 1, 2, 3, show us. Actually, that's true. There's a whole,
I
whole
feel like-
section of the list of
hold on.
grievances.
Hold on, but does it make the colonists seditious rebels? Like, look, half of them didn't even care about the rebellion.
Made the
Just the
colonists.
people who signed.
Yeah, like, most of
Hey,
them
you might
don't
lawyer
care.
your way out of it in class, but stand in the game.
Most of them don't care, though.
Everybody, please stand. You're right. Majority don't. You're right.
I feel like me and him.
Well, no, you're wrong.
No, because they only got
I'd say,
4 from the shops around the world.
A little bit of a majority do care, but one side's for the British and one side's for the Americans.
What reason you declared?
So we got 25 versus 35%. So there's 55% care, 45% don't. Because 25% loyal.
So 45% don't care, and then you have the loyalists.
Yeah, you're right.
Who's the exact opposite.
The loyalists consider the patriots to be traitors.
Just arguing me to be even more right.
You're right. 1, 2, 3, show us.
I mean,
That was too easy. That was too easy.
makes sense.
The loyalists were the strongest in New England and Virginia. On count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Show me. True? How could you say true?
Were the Virginians all in
I
debt?
remember
Like all the rich
But
people?
New England?
I remember in
Boston?
Yeah.
Come on!
They weren't strong in Boston?
Morse Creek. What's that?
They weren't strong in Boston?
I remember
The loyalists?
seeing
No!
the windows.
Bunker Hill, the whole revolution starts there. Who we got left? 1, 2, 3?
No, it's just
Oh, 2.
It's just 2.
After King Charles II was restored to the throne, period of restoration, the crown attempted to gain tighter control over its colonies, especially to find Massachusetts. 1, 2, 3. Edmund Andros, right? Next one.
Yeah.
True or false?
So you got
The most critical result of General Burgoyne's defeat at Saratoga was that it led to American alliance with France. 1, 2, 3. Show me.
Oh, you sure?
Excellent.
Playing for bonus points.
He heard the bonus one.
You guys forgot about it, man, bro. You heard it across the world.
Did anybody take notes?
Americans enlightened
I've got
it
revolutionary
recorded.
idealism made them believe
I've
that
got
the
it
rule of
video.
law and free commercial trade, not traditional power politics, should be the basis of all international relations. 1, 2, 3, show 'em. SFI Model Treaty. Wow, you guys won't die here. At Yorktown, the Americans finally showed that they could win an important battle without French assistance. 1, 2, 3, show us. Half of the soldiers were French, most of the weapons were French, and the whole Navy was French. Anybody remember the admiral's name for the French?
Grassy.
George Washington was chosen commander of American Army primarily because of his military abilities and experience. 1, 2, 3, show me. They both say famos.
Why?
You remember he surrendered in
Hey, he's definitely got the experience, but his ability.
Bro's like a 5 out of 10
He,
military.
he died because he was from Virginia, period. All right, next one, true or false? And he was a stud. The guy was, he was. By using delay and strategic retreat, Nathaniel Greene successfully thwarted the British attempts to crush the revolution in the South. 1, 2, 3, show. All right, we got a winner. Yeah, stick and move, stick and move, stick and move. This is all the way through here. Cornwallis's road goes right through this county, right? Right through this town.
Fighting the Arminians.
Doesn't Cornwallis,
Yeah.
there's Cornwallis Road right through this town, right? That's his path. Headed towards Kings Mountain, Cowpens, and you got then Greensboro on his way to. Where's he go from Greensboro?
He goes to, doesn't he go to Georgia? No, South Carolina?
Wilmington.
Oh,
He
this that guy that you showed us.
flies in Wilmington, doesn't get what he needs, and then he heads to Yorktown.
Hey, that one movie you showed us, right?
What's that?
Was that one movie you showed us that one time, right?
I believe so. All right, you need a car, don't you, sir?
Mr.
You
Diamond.
got-
Does he really need more bonus points?
He really doesn't.
If you think about it.
Bro, oh my, I had to break so many traffic laws here, and the construction working in 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
We are going to play until 9 o'clock, then take our first break. Here we go.
Bro, we have you on record saying that.
Hey, please stand up.
Goodbye to the opportunity of bonus points.
American diplomats in Paris were successful in guaranteeing American political independence, but failed to gain the territorial concessions they wanted. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, show us. I got true, false, 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 true. Yeah, this is definitely false. We got everything we wanted. What's the Bismarck quote about America? Fools and drunkards.
Providence has a special place for fools and drunkards.
And this is perfect, that's a 5. Can anybody tell me why this was so lucky? Why the Treaty of Paris was so bleeding lucky?
Because we owed them more.
Because we're small.
They just didn't want anything.
The Whig Party in Britain took over for a very short time. A very tiny time.
Was it like 2 weeks?
They were well, not that short, about 6 months. But they were, they're barely there. But it was the perfect time that the Treaty of Paris was getting signed. And so the Whigs, who sided with us in the revolution, gave us everything we wanted. I mean, it was just, here it is. It's all yours. All right, next one. True, false. Although Britain lost its North American colonies in the Revolutionary War, it gained strategic and military dividends that paid off much larger wars with Napoleon for control of Europe.
This one.
1, 2, 3, show me. That is true.
You also.
What?
This was this is the easiest one.
True, false. Who we got left? 1, 2. One fundamental American asset in the impending war with Britain was its extensive stockpile of military weapons and supplies. 1, 2, 3, show me. You do not ask your wife for her urine if you have a lot of supplies. Remember, you had all the Continental Congress, like John Adams, writing back home. Please save your urine in a pot. Why?
Gunpowder.
Gunpowder. It's what you need to make saltpeter for gunpowder. All right, everybody, please stand up. Does anybody have more than one chip? Oh.
We
Get
did
a
some
matching, and we're going to be doing labor like you guys asked for.
That's why I was scared. Did you do the technology thing yet?
No, we won't have time for that today. Hopefully tomorrow. The American, you guys maybe do labor, so I switch. The American Revolution created a substantial, though not radical, push in the direction of social and political equality. 1, 2, 3, show me. True, 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 true. One false. And that is true. Not radical. Was this a radical revolution?
No.
It was conservative. They actually wanted to go back the way it was. Can you give me SS5, though, that we had a push for social and political equality?
All men are created equal.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, man.
True, false? No. I told you yesterday you're going to have to know this one. Northwest Oregon's passed on the articles. Established Western Territories as permanent colonies of the federal government. 1, 2, 3. Permanent colonies? No, they would be states, right?
Let's go. Let's watch this
So
word.
here was something they established right from the get-go. Whatever new states would come in would be completely 100% equal partners. So Michigan does not have a less of a vote as Virginia. True or false? I know that sounds obvious, but that was a pretty big thing when they did it. Moving towards separation of church and state, greatly accelerated by disestablishment of the Anglican Church. 1, 2, 3, show me. True, 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 true. Excellent. Okay, so when did this happen?
Virginia Institute.
When did the disestablishment of the Virginia Church happen? And you should be able to tell me within 2 or 3 years.
18.
Nope.
17.
Nope.
1765.
It happens right before the Constitution is ratified because They have a 7-year argument on this.
7 years?
7 years, and all the counties watch.
Just imagine showing up for
It's a
every day
huge
for
argument
7
about
years.
freedom of religion, a massive argument. And it is, I mean, really, and Virginia wrestles with it, all the other counties watch. And as Virginia goes, the rest of the counties will go. And right before the Bill of Rights, this is settled. And so when we should have a huge argument about the freedom of religion in the First Amendment, there's not. It just goes easily. And the reason why is, this already happened. We had our argument, and the argument was solved. The disestablishment. So when you have separation of church and state, disestablishment, give me another one. That's a 5.
It was the.
We just talked about them today. Maryland, what year?
17.
No. 1649, Maryland Act of Toleration, right? And then who? What's the man's name?
William Penn.
Okay, yeah,
Roger.
you're right. But better, Roger Williams, Rhode Island. Where's the Rhode Island I was waiting for? You never said. Come on, where's the Rhode
Bro,
Island?
that's me.
All right, true false. Dutch New Netherlands was conquered in 64 by military expedition from the colony of New Sweden and Delaware. 1, 2, 3, show me. Okay, if you say it's true, say it. Sit down. Give me proof. Give me how you know. What evidence stands today?
New York.
No. It's in New York City. It's called Wall Street. Remember, Stuyvesant built a wall to stop the British invasion. Did the Dutch stop the British? Didn't even try. The people like the British more than Stuyvesant. All right, here we go.
Come on, John.
Oh, by the way, there was just a controversy at Stuyvesant High School in New York City.
Is there a wall in Wall Street?
There used to be. That's why they call it Wall Street.
All right.
Roger Williams and Anne Hutchinson were both banished for organizing political rebellions against Massachusetts Bay authorities. 1, 2, 3, show me. One of you is wrong.
It's me, right?
No.
Why would you?
And they didn't organize a rebellion.
I'm on your level, are you?
All right, we have a tie right now. Everybody please stand up. Gelbar, Marquez, and I think we got time for maybe 1, 2 more games at the most. We're almost at 9 o'clock. True or false? Abolition of slavery in the North after the Revolution led to a strong movement for equal rights for free blacks. 1, 2, 3, show me.
I was at a left field. I was like.
I meant to flip my paper and I
You
didn't.
talking about Civil War?
I should say the North was better than the South, but equal rights.
I meant to flip my paper.
Oh, okay. Fundamental motive behind the steep new taxes was to repay the large debt that Britain had incurred defending North American colonies. 1, 2, 3, show me, please. Make short.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry.
See,
You know what
I did the same thing.
No, they know where he was holding up.
I was like, this is a good question.
I know you had it wrong because I looked at you. I gave you a chance. No, I know I'm right. True or false? Revolutionary idea of Republican motherhood
As you can tell.
emphasizes the central role of women in raising selfless, virtuous citizens such as saying self-government. 1, 2, 3, show me. Yeah, that's too long to be wrong.
I used that in essay one time.
That is good. State governments established after the Revolution create strong judicial and legislative branches of government as a check against popular misrule. 1, 2, 3, show me. Only 2 of you got it wrong. This is popular misrule. That actually it is
It says
4.
strong judicial,
Oh,
right?
sweet.
They had a strong legislative.
Yeah, and the whole thing that was wrong is it's
Well,
not a check
earlier
against, it's to promote.
I gotta come back, bro.
We got 3 people alive
You
still.
can't come back, bro. There's not time.
Speculation, profiteering, and inflation weakened the economy and spurred social discontent during the years under the Articles. 1, 2, 3, show me. True, true, false. It is true.
It's too long to be false.
True or false? The greatest failure of the national government under the Articles was its inability to deal with the issue of Western lands. 1, 2, 3, show me. Yeah, that's the only thing it did right.
Yeah.
That's the only thing it did right.
Remember.
True or false? U.S. Congress under the Articles was extremely weak because it had no power to regulate commerce or impose taxes. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, show me.
This is gonna go on forever.
Yeah, let's get a hard one here. The delegates to the Constitution Convention were a mix of wealthy landowners, merchants, and poor farmers, artisans, and laborers. 1, 2, 3, show me.
Man.
Following the Battle of Bunker Hill, King George made one last attempt at reconciliation with his American subjects and their Continental Congress. True or false? 1, 2, 3, show. Ooh, that is false. No, they were done.
Finally, I'm back.
They would send him. What do they send him afterwards?
All his breast petition.
And does he read it?
No.
Who got that one? So who's got my 2 and 2? Congratulations to those two. Let me have the rest of them. You guys take 5 minutes. Go out in the hallway. Go get a drink of water. Does anybody want?